Welcome back everybody to Official JPG. This is Jessie and today I'm here to just play games. It is 2026, you guys, and I am a little late to the game. It is January 16th at the time of this voice recording, though I've been playing Palworld for a little bit now. The main issue I'm having is with my microphone, so if you can hear background noise, it is because my computer is rather large and it is about 2 feet away from the mic. I plan to kind of change my setup, so in the meantime, I apologize for that noise. So let's jump in. Palworld. I am really good at my job, and so I did not record the first 11 levels of this, and I apologize. So in the background you'll see Stella. That is actually my daughter. We've been trying to find some games that we can play together in our free time, and she was just on holiday break or winter break, so we decided to try to find something for us to play together. What you'll see here is Stella found a couple of eggs really high up there, and I just enjoyed watching her struggle with this climb. Honestly, it was quite entertaining. If you could hear the background noise at home, it was really fun to listen to her be like, where do I go? Where do I go? But we were able to get it done. Now, Palworld is amazing, you guys. I really enjoyed this. So you'll see that I already have, I think that is the 3-shot bow, a metal spear, and then I think this is the cold armor, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it is actually called. So we are currently based in a cold area of the map. We're kind of in that starter zone. I feel like a lot of people make their bases in that area with the what's it called, that little castle that's right behind my character. It's a little far away. Now, don't judge my paragliding. So first things first, I learned really late in the game that you could press spacebar in the middle of gliding and then press spacebar again. So little late to the game on that one. All right, so Syndicate Thugs. I absolutely low-key hate these people, but they are really an essential part of this game, and it is incredibly fun to have some real enemies in this, and it has been a really fun game for my daughter and I to enjoy together. So let's jump in and see how we go about this. I really wanted this Capriti, what is it called? I think that's what it's called. I really wanted to see if I could get them low enough health to catch, but they kept dying before I was able to catch them. It was so sad. They kept shooting them right as they popped out, and by the time I was ready to throw another one, it was already, dying. So I think after this one, it jumps out again, and then you'll see it pretty much dies right away. So super fun. This is the small settlement. This is the first time we had actually gotten to it, and I still, to this day, I love this little idea. I haven't explored too much of the map at this time in my gameplay in real time, but I really wish there were more of these. So if there is more, don't tell me, I'll find them. But I would love just more of these throughout the map. Small settlements, like a large settlement would be fun, and I feel like that would really incorporate some more trading aspects to the game. I know later on you can get those little trading posts that you can put in your own base, but I just feel like it's not as fun as if you could, buy a little house in a small settlement. I feel like that would be something amazing and fun later on, but who knows? Palworld is really, really popular really quick. I think when it first released, it had so many, I think I might be really off with this, so don't judge me, 9 million downloads within the first 2 or 3 days, and it was #1 on Steam for a while. I love these little side quests though. Whenever you're able to find this, pretty much I think it's the same person pretty much. And for this one, the desperate farmer was looking for a watering pal, and I went ahead and gave her one because I didn't need it. This is my first time on this side of the map, you guys, and I've got to say, it was really fun. The first time I ventured in this was actually when I played on my daughter's character because she got lost and accidentally revived really far off the map, and when I had walked through this area, there were a lot of depressos and what are they called? They're not Socrates, they're like Hocrates, the little owl dudes. I really like them, but I had to swim out to this giant skeleton. I would love this to be a boss later on. Wouldn't that be so fun to kind of have a boss fight with something that gigantic? I mean, it would be a little insane, but I do think it would be a really fun thing to incorporate. But I love the adventure mode. I feel like this map is gigantic. Every single day I am unlocking fast travel points and getting amazing finds. I'm stunned by the graphics of this game every time I play. So we have just kind of been adventuring. There's no real plot behind what we do. You'll see that in my mission. Still haven't really completed any of it. I went in did all of the missions for that later on because it just wasn't essential for me. I just wanted to play. I didn't follow that mission. I probably should have because it gives you a lot of XP, but later on I go ahead and do that. Climbing this was incredibly fun. I didn't think that I would enjoy a game like this so much, but I don't know if it's considered in like an MMO, no sorry, in like a multiplayer RPG, it's just amazing, you guys. I haven't had this much fun since World of Warcraft came out. And not came out, but when I started playing World of Warcraft when I was younger, I enjoyed that game a lot. I clocked way too many hours, low-key probably got addicted at that point, but this game, I'm going to be playing this a lot this year. So if you look forward to my Planet Zoo stuff, I'm probably going to put a hold on that. It has been really time-consuming, and honestly, as a mom, I really want to enjoy playing games with my daughter. This is something she looks forward to after we get done with school. I give her, a couple of hours where we play games, and then we work on homework to the best of our ability, because if you have children, you know that getting them to do homework is just very hard. But again, I can't get over this. I keep saying, again, you guys, and I'm trying my best to get better at speaking on the mic. Now, we decided to take on the first boss for us, which is right on that bridge behind the small settlement, and I think we did amazing. I'm gonna let you guys watch our little fight. I decided to give it a couple of minutes. I love my Sparkit. He's perfect. He's a shaggy. So enjoy the fight, you guys. My favorite part of this boss fight is that my daughter just really enjoys punching everything. She hasn't made a club or a spear, and she doesn't want one. I keep asking if she wants me to make her one. I made her a glider, just because she's not really used to the way that you unlock skills, and she doesn't care. So if she doesn't care, I don't care, and we just had a lot of fun. I can't remember if after this, I do think we turned back and went home just because we wanted to make sure we were leveled up, healed good, and made sure we had the strongest team, because what is he called? Sparkit? My Sparkit did die at this point. Oh, Hoocrates! If you were listening earlier, I couldn't remember what his name was. I was just like, I knew it was like Socrates. Hoocrates! I like him. He's so cute. One thing I've been reading about, because I'm trying to learn more about the strategies of this game, is that I need more of those little pink cat things. So when you carry little pink cat dudes around, apparently they increase the amount you can carry. And so I really need to work on getting more of those, but it is already a little too late in my game where I'm currently at, but I look forward to uploading and letting you guys see how our base looks and where we're gonna go from here. Another thing is that my daughter just likes the cute ones, which I don't mind at all. I mean, honestly, that's what the game is about for her, and I'm about it too. So if she wants a cute little friend, she can get a cute little friend. Her fire type, I almost said the other word, pal, is been so useful. I am just shocked by how useful that thing is. And I didn't get a lot of fire types at the very beginning, and I should have, because you need flame organs like crazy, and I was not prepared. Ingots are really hard to come by. I would probably have put my base in a different location had I known that I needed so many early in the game. So if you need a location for that, I will absolutely put up a little picture of the map here so that I can show you a good location that I found. It's close to a fast travel point, and it has like 6 or 7 or rock things. Now, managing the PAL box has been very difficult. It is something that me and my daughter constantly try to figure out. It is probably a skill of its own, and I'm still not the best at it. We're currently not even breeding the pals yet, mostly because I keep struggling with making enough wheat to make the cakes. If you guys can give me any pointers on that, I would love to hear it, because I think that later on I'll probably need to breed a lot of pals. So we were able to get our base. I like this location a lot, and we were able to get some riding water types early on, and this actually allowed us to explore the map a lot. We went everywhere, and we just had a blast. Again, this is a great game. It's definitely, I mean, if you're anti-killing animal in a video game setting, God, that sounds horrible to say out loud, but what I mean is if you're anti-violence as a mom and you don't want to do this, I totally get it, respectfully, I totally understand, but it's just so fun. I really highly recommend if you want just like a relaxed kind of gameplay. You don't have to fight so many things. There's only a few aggressive pals in the starter area. This would be a really fun game to play with your family. She plays on my husband's Steam account, but we have been thinking about making her laptop, which she has, into her own Steam thing. This is me swimming out to our first little Rain Syndicate oil rig thing. I forget what it's called. Yeah, barge oil rig. And once I was able to realize that there were some really high levels, I turned back because we just were not ready for that. I think they're level 30 up there. And so I said, okay, we discovered it, let's go home. Another thing, you'll see off to the right of the screen the little glowing lift monk thing. Those are super important, and I have been trying to collect them because they do let you increase some of your catching rates, other things of that sort, and they are an important part of this game. I highly recommend, if you don't know anything about Palworld, at least pick up every single one of those. When you're playing multiplayer like I am, you can pick it up and the other person can pick it up. It's not like one and done. So thankfully it is one of those things that we can share. She's always like, oh, you got it. I'm like, oh, go try it. It's still there for you, right? And she's like, yeah, go get it. Again, so fun. Adventuring has been a really, really big task for us, and that lift monk, these are so hard to catch. Even when they're low level, I don't know what it is. This and the little chest dude are probably the hardest ones for me to catch. They escape constantly, even when you have mega spheres, and this was the first one I had caught. I was super excited, and if you didn't know, in the small settlement, there is a like elite trainer or something like that, or coffee trainer or something like that, right next to the fast travel, and he'll give you a bunch of different side quests to bring him different types of pals so he can see them. One of the ones is a tombat, that's what it is. It only spawns at night. Really cool. He can, I think it's mine or chop wood, and he's really efficient at it. If you need a lot of wood chopped or a lot of rock, I can't remember which one he does. I want to say rock. If you need a lot of building materials, you're gonna want him in your group. Same with the crow dude that I can't remember off the top of my head. Dire wolves. Dire wolves are amazing. You can get a saddle for them later on, and they're super fast, super efficient, and they always, as they level up with you, they tend to have a very strong attack. This is our second boss fight that we were kind of scoping out, and I love this little ugly lizard thing. I don't know, I liked him. He was chunky and weird, and I wanted him. Me and my family are really into like reptiles and fish right now, and we've had lizards in the past. We have a giant tortoise, so the minute I saw there was a lizard, I needed him. So he became mine very, very quickly. He's just like a funky little dude. I like having him on my team. I probably have the oddest little team here. These chests, you either need copper, silver, or something else, keys, to get these guys. Now, that tree right there that he is sitting by, they have fruits on it, and those fruits you can use on your pals to teach them things. And I love this little peach, the little kinship peach. It is going to make a pal fill with kindness, and they're gonna like you a lot. And so I think once you give that to them, they can only be used with you. And correct me if I'm wrong, there's like this little lock symbol after I use them on a pal, and it kind of makes them love you more. Now, Stella has not figured out how to find me on the map. It's very fun to try to get her to use the map feature. She's not very, I don't want to say very good. She's just like one of those things when she turns around, she's not looking up, not looking for me. So I'm constantly standing on ridges and I'm like, turn around, go that way, you've got it. Very entertaining. I've decided to connect her mic, and we're gonna have an episode later on that we're both gonna be talking in. I'm only gonna let her do it a couple times, but you know, I'm still trying to protect my kids from the internet. Now, Scoot, he ended up being one of the harder bosses, I think, and I don't know why they're so large. Why are the people so big when you fight them? This one to me is odd. I don't understand. Oh no, he was the easy one. We had another boss fight later on that was a little more difficult, but why? Why are they so big? Why are they like 2 heads taller than everybody else? Does anybody know the lore behind that? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. But as you can see, Sparkit, as always, he's a baddie. I love him. He's my little doppelganger of the other one that I won't say, but he's been very efficient, and I ended up fighting with him for a long time until I was about 10 levels higher than this. So he was constantly on my team until I got a couple of other bad bees that were good for my team, good for my fight. One thing is that I need to go back to this tree. I didn't notice till I was recording that there's 3 on here. I only got 1 because I didn't see the other 2 when I was running by it. Another good source of food is, oh, this is my favorite part. So Stella didn't get her glider out and of course died, and she's always so disappointed when that happens. I, again, hadn't really learned how to use my glider at this point, so I end up falling as well, but thankfully I didn't die. I was very proud of myself for that. But this is kind of one of those moments where I was like, God, what am I doing that's wrong? I keep seeing people glide forever, and I probably should have paid more attention, but thankfully I only lost about 80% of my health and was able to revive her. Really cool thing about reviving in this game is that they go to full health. So sometimes if we're in the middle of a battle and we're losing health, one of us will go down that slide, die, and then the other one will revive us because it takes you back to full health. Now, our base was pretty small when we first started, and working on the roof is really hard. I don't know why I struggled so much with the roofing system, but one thing I learned is that you just kind of have to finagle the roof pieces to fit on the triangles to make them work, and you have to have the beams for support almost at every joint, which is just obnoxious. If anybody has any recommendations on better ways to build, I'd love to hear it because I'm kind of struggling with it. But I did just recently unlock the stone ones, or not recently, but I did later on in this game unlock the stone walls and everything, and those were a little bit more sturdy, and I ended up putting wood roofs on those, but they were cute, and I always love making like the lower floor 1 or 2 tiles smaller than the top because I just kind of like that medieval look. I feel like it fits well with this game. I love the little fruit baskets. Like, why do they have so many fruits in them and you only put berries in? Like, these are the thoughts that I have when I'm playing this game. I don't know why that bothers me so much. I feel like there shouldn't be that many fruits in it. Like, I don't have a watermelon. I don't have apples. Where did the pineapple come from? I don't know. Just bothers me. Things that I think deeply about when playing games. Like, where's the realism? Not that I care. When it comes to the base, I find that I had to destroy all of everything multiple times, and that's just because, you know, when you first put your base down, you're not gonna like it. But the building feature on this is really similar to the forest, and that is another game that I played a lot of, but that is one I will not let my daughter play with me. I have beaten the forest and the Sons of the Forest, so I think I could go and do like no enemies, and I think she'd enjoy that, especially Sons of the Forest, because of the go-karts. But it is just a game that I feel like if there were enemies even on creative, I wouldn't want her to see that because it'd be terrifying for children. But I do love that this has a very similar build style to that, and like Ark Survival and Castaway, something like that. The build style is great. I think they did a great job with that. Everything about this game is incredible. Oh, and my Pterodactyl. That is another one that I usually have on my team. He is so strong, and I just happened to get him in a cave, not a cave, in like a little boss cave thing, and it was because he was getting attacked by syndicates. That was the only reason, and he was like half dead. Threw a spear at him and got him. He's incredible at mining and doing all the things that I need him to do. Like he does water too, so you'll see he was making me some whatever, the pal fragment things. So that was really an incredible find, that pal was. Jumping ahead to our building, this is the second floor, and this is the second build of it, and I've decided to remake it, and it is because we decided that we needed more space, and not only for storage, but because we were just having a lot of fun making the house, and she wanted her own room. It was like adorable. I loved making it. I ended up changing things up, and I wanted to show you guys the struggle of the roofs, because honestly I think that's the biggest issue I'm having as a builder. So you'll see that I was able to get that one, but this, it's like you have to snap it to the other roof to get it to work, and that is something I didn't learn until I was doing stairs, because the stairs are in a similar way. You have to snap them to the tops. Like if you want a small staircase leading up into your base, you have to put one above the base and then snap it into the lower one. And this only worked after I put in the beams, and I ended up having to make a couple of them a little taller, and I do think that this base ended up looking really good after I was able to get it in place. Me and Stella decided to do lofts, which I thought was adorable, and she didn't want a ladder. For the longest time, she decided that they just weren't needed. But there's my struggle. I wanted to show you guys how frustrating the roof system is in this game. Now, this area of the map is really close to the area that I do think that I would recommend building in when you first start, because right there on the screen is where all of those iron ores are. There's at least 7 of them. Really close to a fast travel point, and I love that it's by this church. Now, the merchant there you can use your dog coins with, and then Zoe, of course, is one of the bosses you end up fighting later on. I think this is before the fight. Yes, yeah. And then that little clip keychain on her is so cute. I wish we could have little items like that we could add to the outfits. Pardon my son, he's in the background, he's doing his thing. I'm probably not going to cut it out, but this is when I was talking about the Live Monk energy and how you can apply it to different stats. And once I learned how to do this, I would do it almost every single time. It's all about capture power, and I probably should have been collecting them more at this point, but I think this is the point where I realized that I needed to start doing that. My daughter's kind of scared of the Depressos, and I just think they're the cutest thing ever. Here is another one of our bounty hunts that we did, and if I remember correctly, this might be the more difficult one. This is one of the ones with higher energy, and I love my Cognito. Cognito is the cutest little dude. I love the way he walks. I absolutely got him for aesthetic reasons. I wish I could tell you that I didn't. And we have a couple of daydreams already. We didn't need more, but they're also very cute. That would be another one that I would capture for aesthetic purposes. I just think they're so cute. Guns. So guns in this game, I absolutely don't have any yet, even at this point. I think that they are something that you have to get later on. I have a couple of them unlocked once I was like level 23, and I love this bridge. Look at the, I want to say architecture, but I love what they did here. They did a fantastic job. Kudos to the graphic design team or whoever designed this. I just think it's magnificent. This is when me and Stella are just kind of going around and exploring. It's a big part of our gameplay, and you'll see in a second here that we learned very quickly that we were not strong enough to go in this area. That dude ahead of us, Robin Quill, is the lore behind him is that he is a pal that's very similar to humans. And if you have one of these at your base, he does a lot. It's always really cool to have him because he does chopping wood. I think he does mining, he does gardening, and he's very intelligent as a pal. Now, he has a red line there, which means he should have started attacking us. But I think when you look more into the lore, he is probably on the fence. See, there he started. Okay, so maybe I'm lying. But even in another part of the map that we unlocked later on, I didn't find that he would attack until you started attacking. At first, I thought it was just like a missed thing of the game, but I do think that he's probably more on the fence about people versus not. The only reason we ended up running away from this is because of the Free Pal Alliance that just showed up in the middle of nowhere. It took me a couple tries to revive Stella, and once I revived her, in real life I was telling her, okay, the minute you're revived, we've got to run. And so it was really fun to kind of have that moment of excitement and urgency, and she was like screaming in real life. It was very fun. Like as a parent, she's just freaking out and she really wanted to ride her Milpeka out of there, so she ends up getting it out and she's like, I can't get on. Always fun to have that little fight or flight thing in your game. This is another moment where I ask that you don't judge my gliding because, again, I hadn't learned how to use it correctly, and I wanted to include my stupidity because I always think it's fun for everybody to see that I'm just a normal gamer. And at this point, I realized, I was gonna drown for sure and die, but I just accepted my fate. Thankfully, Stella went across the bridge, and she was very smart about that. One thing I've learned about when you die in water is that if you're close to shore, it will put your stuff on the shore. So even if I had died or both of us had died, it would have at least put us by the shore. Now, not my brightest moment, but something cool is that you can swim when you die in the water. I don't know why, but it was entertaining. And Stella, thankfully, I was like, she jumped off the mountain first off. And I told her, I said, get and climb before your stamina runs out. And she's like, okay, Mom. So it's just fun. I really enjoyed this, and I really thought we were dead here because she was dying too, but she found like a little ledge and was able to climb up and save herself. So I was very proud. I was like, thank God. Another fun thing about this game is all the climbing. I really like that they created ledges where you can pause halfway through climbing, redo your stamina, and climb again. And just talking an 8-year-old through this is I feel like I'm teaching her how to play games, which is true. In a way, I am. She only really plays Minecraft with her best friend, who I won't name for privacy reasons, but she's really enjoyed playing games like that. But thought I'd show that I'm not the best gamer either, and it's not just her dying, it's absolutely me too. Now, we fast travel a lot, and I've really enjoyed a lot of the exploration of this. We end up going back to our base almost every time we find a fast travel point, mostly just to go back later on and kind of enjoy our time. Our Warsec that I got right there was out of a huge egg. He was one of the first ones we bred, and I love him. Not bred, hatched. I really like him. He's so cute in like the little ugliest way. Some of the cool things about this particular area was the Azarobe. I ended up not capturing her. I will be going back to get her again. And then the Toko. I got the Toko during a little like raid on our base, and I think he's so cute. In fact, later on, we ended up adventuring to like the more desert area where he's at more, and there's like a bunch of them. And I don't know why, I love that. He reminds me of a little dodo bird. I'm sure that's what he was inspired by, but I don't know, we're dodo birds actually in the desert. Either way, I think it's a great representation. We live in the desert of Southwest America. I don't know if I've already mentioned the state I live in. I'll try not to for privacy's sake, but we're absolutely a desert everywhere. And so it was really cool to see what they considered to be native animals of that area, and I enjoyed a lot of them. I will be going back to get the Anubis, if that's his name, I don't know, but the one that looks like Anubis, but he's like level 50, so that is going to be a later on thing. One thing I should have done here was a Megasphere. I was still at this point kind of learning how those work, and so, I mean, I learn as I go. I probably should have been more smart about this, but my Nightwing is really way too strong. Even at this point, level 23, level 24, whatever I am now, I mean, he just kills things before I can capture them, but I can't say he's wrong. I still haven't made a saddle for him, mostly because I struggle to remember what I'm doing, because mostly we just play for fun, so I don't really have any set rhyme or reason. I plan one of these days to make my own map, because this is her map, so I have to wait till she plays to get on it. And sometimes I just want to play, but that is for another time. Isn't she gorgeous though, as a robe? I just think she is adorable. I love the little bows, I love the little wings. They seem like they're her actual wings, but they just look more aesthetic to me. I feel like they could have given her more of a seal-like or more of a marine mammal-like wing, and that could have just been like a flowy robe, but whatever works. I just think she's gorgeous. So I wasn't able to get her before my Nightwing, of course, killed her, so I thought I'd kind of move on. So from here, you'll see that we are still adventuring, still going around and fighting pretty much every syndicate. The cool thing I've learned about their little syndicate bases is that they have pals that are in little cages, and Stella always wants every single one, which is totally fine. I ended up getting a fish dude from one, and he creates pal oil, so I was really happy to have him, but I got him early on in the game and didn't record that. And here is my loop moon. I can't remember if this is the one I caught or not, but I ended up capturing one either now or later on. Is this him? Yes. So he was another really essential one that I got. Super high stat points. He hits hard. He's just so cute in the nicest way. I am absolutely an animal lover, and I love that he looks like a little cat, like a little wombat cat. I like the way he walks. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Tom and Jerry kind of vibe. So he seems a little mischievous. I want to remember what he has a funny trait to him, and I can't remember if it's like lazy or something like that. Another good thing to get early on in the game are these cavern mushrooms. Something I didn't know in the first cave that I went through. These are really essential when making that early game kind of health potion. Not health potion, but I think it's like a paste. I loved this one though. So climbing all of these and flying around this entire base was super fun. You'll see that syndicate thug that is in the water. That dude could not get out of the water the entire time, and he was just swimming, following us the entire time. I didn't even kill him. He was stuck. It was around this time where I was realizing that the glider worked a different way or something of that sort, but Dig Toys, Tortoise, like toys, something like that. Can't say its name. He glitched and got stuck under this bridge, and I can't wait to show you guys because we absolutely caught him, and it was so fun. I gave it to my daughter because he's another mining pal. But yeah, the only reason we caught this dude was because he glitched, and it took forever to fight him. Nightwing and him, I don't think Nightwing was critical against him, but yeah, he got stuck right there, glitched in the ground, and we were just able to take him down until we caught him. And can't remember what sphere I ended up using, but I had so many, I think it was just one of those times where I was like, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so we were super excited to get him. I like the way he mines too. He spins really, really fast. My daughter's not a big fan of collecting loot, so I know I look greedy. She doesn't care. She's not here for the loot. She's here to play the game. This was my second or third one of those, and I ended up giving it to Nightwing. The first one I did, I gave to Chillit and Sparkit. So you'll see that little lock. That's what makes me think that they only are yours. But another cool thing about the Chillit, you guys, riding it, super, super nice. Love that thing. Super convenient. You can take it anywhere. And another cool thing about Chillit is that you can customize their outfits. I don't know why, but that is one of my favorite things as well. We are at the end of this episode, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've made it to this point, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to see some comments. I absolutely love hearing tips and tricks to any games that you guys play as well. And as always, this is Jessie with Official JPG, where we just play games. And remember, you are loved and very important. Toodles!